Hello everyone. I have this drill that we've been doing this year. I really like it. It's called one-man shell drill, and essentially it's a lot of times with the shell drill, right? You move on the ball. Well, this is kind of the reverse of that, where the ball is staying still, and then you have to move according to your the player you're defending. And so you see me here. I'm starting in the corner. The ball is out top right here, and I'm defending in the corner. 2 passes away. Now I move to 1 pass away, so I'm in the gap. Now in this slow cut. So this is going to be a slow cut down to the block. And what I'm doing, I'm staying open. So like just in case there's a drive, I'm still able to see the ball, see the man, and be in help. We have this concept where we close the door. So when the ball is at the top and we're guarding the post, we go like kind of 3/4. We close that door so we can't get slammed in on. And then we talked about when they go underneath like this, we want to open up to the ball. We want to feel them. So I'm feeling them with my body, all right? But I'm open up to the ball so I can still see the ball, and then I close the door on the other side. And then she's going to cut out. And again, I don't want to follow her all the way out. So she cuts out. I don't want to go all the way out. I just want to get to that 2 pass away area of the court instead of follow her all the way out to the corner. And then as she cuts up, I'm going to get into that gap. And then we're going to finish with a hard backdoor cut. And on the hard backdoor cut, we want to drop that outside leg, turn, run, make contact with the forearm, get our inside arm up, and then get our chin to our shoulder. So right here, boom, turn, want to make contact and go chin to shoulder so that I can still see the ball right here. All right, still see the ball. All right, and so that's the example of it. That's me doing the example. Now we're going to cut ahead to the team doing it. All right, so here we go. This is another practice. But here, and now it's on the reverse. So now we start on the reverse side of the court here with this one. But boom, she's here. She's in the gap. A little bit too deep in the gap right there. She's going to close the door. Again, she's going against a smaller guard. Boom, close the door there. Cut out. Here in the gap. Boom, cut for the back door. All right, same thing here in the gap. And they're talking. I'm in the gap. 2 passes away. They're letting the person know you're by yourself. Again, closing the door here. Feel, boom, close the door. Don't follow them all the way out. Now, right here, I will say, at this point, like one point I made is like right here. She has to get this right foot under her so she can't get backdoor cut right there. All right. Going out, boom. Again, we emphasize seeing ball and man. And then hard cut, boom, turn, making the contact. She forgot to go chin to shoulder. So we don't want to blind to the basketball right there. All right. So that's one thing I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna talk to her about right here. All right. So this is me correcting her with her foot right there. See, so that she doesn't cut back door on her. All right. See, I'm gonna skip ahead here. All right, here's another group. Boom, she's here. She's in the gap, making contact early, closing that door, getting to the gap. All right, and that's still probably a little bit too deep right here. So right here, probably a little bit too deep. Probably got to get a little bit more on that line. We play kind of like we play. Pack line principles, so she's just probably a little bit too deep right there. But hard cut, back door, make contact, chin to shoulder. All right, now here is how we do it when we have multiple people. So we want to have multiple people going at the same time. All right. So when we have 2 groups going at the same time, we starting over here. When this group goes out to the corner, that starts this group's coming up. So they should be kind of rising up to the wing at the same time. On this left side is a slow cut. On this right side is the fast cut. All right. So she's cutting up here. She's in the gap, slow cut. So slow cut here. We're closing the door balls up top here. She's a little bit late on this back door. All right. Boom. Closing it. Now when she pops out, second group needs to go ahead and start. They coming up. Again, backdoor cut here. And again, she's too deep right here, which I think we're about to talk about that. So she's a little bit too deep, so I'm kind of discussing that with her. Here, she got to get that boom. Yep, close the door right there. All right. Try to find me a better group here. Yeah, let's go back. All right, so here, doors closed. She's coming up in the gap. Backdoor cut. And right here on this one, again, we haven't perfected this yet. But as she's coming down right here, look up top right here, we wanted to start making contact with this post like right now, almost like you're bumping the cutter, so that we don't get too deep and she's able to kind of do a leg whip and get in front of us there. And again, I think you can just make this work to however, like whatever your defensive principles are. But yeah, one-man shell, I think it's a great drill to teach, like when the ball is, like you got to move when your man moves too. It's when the ball moves, but also when your man moves. Sometimes when you're doing regular shell drill, you get caught up to where you start just ball watching. And here you got to, here we want to focus against like man watching. And so some of the points that we talk about them just, being and making sure they're seeing both, got their head split in the middle as far as distance is concerned. Next time we'll come together and we'll talk about moving it to the wing and how we do it moving to the wing. But if you find this interesting, if you like it, if you already do something like it, like let me know in the comments. All right. Yeah, thank you. Have a good one. Coaches, it is gift giving season. Go to the link below. Get your coaching friend a Playbook Journal today.